Yo, what is going on, guys? It has been a while. Oh, I felt like shit recently. That's part of life. I do have something that I'm surprised I haven't talked about earlier because it's a very common frustration of mine. And I'm sure many other people, at least in my state, might share this frustration. But as you can tell by the title, it is dating post college while living at home with your parents. It is kind of fucked, dude. It is kind of fucked. I think actually in this day and age, it's kind of easier. It is. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's easier to go on dates than it has ever been. It's never been this easy to go on. Now you can say what you want about like dating culture and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying if your goal is just maximum amount of dates, I think it's easier than it's ever been because of the internet. I mean, obviously you have so much more reach. And yeah, dating apps are fucked, dude. They suck for guys. Most guys, it's pretty shitty. But even though that's true, it's still easier to get dates than it has ever been. You don't actually have to go out and meet someone to go on a date. You don't have to go approach them and ask them out or ask for their phone number. All you have to do is send them a little chat message. I mean, we're not even talking a phone call, video call type shit. I'm just talking a genuine just text chat message to go out with a girl. Yeah, sure, you have to match with her on the app and put pictures on, but spend fucking 45 minutes doing that. How hard is it? Unless you just don't have many fucking pictures of yourself. Like I have just total shite pictures of myself and I could still get matched. And it's foggy as fuck. I'm trying to focus on driving here, as you can see. And even if you're like, well, I struggle to get matches, it's like, well, then maybe you just need to lower your standards. Not for life, like not for meeting girls in person, because in my opinion, that's honestly easier because my pictures are fucking ass and I'm shit at taking pictures. I really just don't have that many good pictures. But I'm talking about you can still match with people that might be a little below your standards. Yeah. But you can still go on more dates than you've ever been able to in the past. Now, what I wanted to actually talk about, that's a little side rant, but it's true. But what I wanted to fucking talk about, which I'm trying to get to, but I'm tired as fuck, is dating when you're post college and you live at home is pretty ass. Like one thing in college, it's easy as fuck because you're around a ton of girls. And no, if you ask, I did not take advantage of that. So I was a little monkey. Um, I mean, I did a little bit, but not. So like that's valid, of course, because like many people are living in the dorm rooms, or it's more normal to live at home while you're paying college tuition. But post college, dude, it sucks. Like I'm in Southern California, so shit's expensive. I could technically move in with one of my bros and have my own room because I just have that connection and that's so sick. But even then, it's still so much damn money. And it's like, do I want to spend money on rent just so I can get girls right now? And I'm not just saying like coping and like, oh, I just want to save my money. I'm saying this would be like 50% of my fucking take home pay. Like that is kind of, especially for someone who maybe wants to invest in something later on, actually build something that fucking everything costs money in this. So yeah, I live at home with my parents. I'm almost 23 years old. I know. And it's pretty shitty. Like I can get dates, I can get matches and dates on like Hinge, for example. I don't have any success on Tinder. I don't know what's going on with Tinder, but Tinder's kind of fucking ass in my opinion. Or I'm just ass at it, but I don't get shit for like good matches on there. But Hinge, dude, there's a shitload. I mean, there really is a decent fucking amount of people on there, like genuinely people who want to go out, which is sick. So I've gone on a few dates recently, and my biggest thing is like I live at home with my parents, so we can go do shit. But when you get to the level, like, the ultimate goal is like the escalation, right? Like you're not there to be fucking friends. You're not going out to be friends. You're going out to like eventually escalate if everything works out between you two and you like each other. Both sides, of course. So, and then there's like the level, okay, you kiss on the date and then maybe eventually you take her home. But what am I gonna do? Take her home, bro? I live with my fucking parents. And most of these girls that I'm going out with, they live with their fucking parents too. So it's like, shit, dude. It's I still think it's productive and worth it for me to go out on dates just to get more reps in, right? More practice. And it's fun, but not being able to achieve the ultimate goal of escalation because of living at home with your family is pretty ass. And I don't just live with my parents, dude. I live with my grandparents as well. So there's when I tell you there's always someone home, I mean there's always someone home. And on the off chance that there might not be someone home, I'm fucking work, you know? So it's like impossible. And then, like I said, a girl most of the time lives with her parents. I don't really date like super old girls. That's just my preference. That probably sounds bad in this day and age. You get what the fuck I mean. Like, I'm going out with this girl tomorrow. She's 20 years and like, there's no fucking way she lives by herself in Southern California. There's just so it's like, okay, we can do our thing, we can go out, we can have a good time, we can kiss, blah, blah, blah. But like when you want to get to the level of escalation and privacy that only a home can really provide, it's just pretty ass not having that. And even just having the confidence of having that and knowing that's an option is massive, but not because you live with your parents is ass. And honestly, that's stopped me from going out on more dates. And that's made my dates maybe more awkward because I was thinking about that rather than like enjoying the date. I was thinking like, fuck, I can't escalate this dude like past where it is. Like, what's the point? Blah, blah, blah. But there is a point because it's still, in my opinion, productive and enjoyable to go out, with these girls every so often. I'm not doing like multiple dates a week and shit, but I think genuinely like to find out kind of who's my type, who I like, how to escalate maybe to just something like kissing better, just getting more in tune with dating after being someone who didn't really date much growing up. So it's not like I have a lot of practice or experience. So I still know that I shouldn't cope and say like, well, why even go out with these fucking girls? Cause I can't ever bring them home. I shouldn't ever say that because there's still a reason to go out. And even if maybe they lose interest because we can't escalate, then that's fine. I mean, what's the alternative? Don't go out with them at all. They end up finding another guy anyways. It's not like I'm gonna be able to like hold them on and have them wait to the future when I do have my own place. No, that girl's gonna be long gone by then. There's so many fucking girls out there. You already know. So that's kind of my anti-cope reason for still going out, even though I can't escalate. And then the other thing I have to do is like keep out of my mind, like the fact that I really want to escalate maybe to that, but I can't. Like fine, I can think about that, and it can fuel me to like grind on my own stuff, like making income and shit. But thinking about that on the date, which I did on a date not too long ago, is pretty ass. Because then you're just not as present with the girl. You're not escalating to the level you should be on the date. Like I kept thinking about this, and I realized I didn't fucking kiss her the whole date until the end. Because I was thinking about fucking logistics of trying to somehow escalate it further. Anyways, yeah, I still think it's worth going out and not having that cope. And it's not like it's embarrassing. Like, I'm not embarrassed that I live with my parents. I genuinely want to like stack income, right? I want to stack income. I don't want to spend 50% of my fucking take home on an apartment in Seal Beach. Even though I get my own room, I live with my buddy. It's like, dude, I could save that fucking money. It's like, yeah, I want to fuck. Sounds so bad. Yeah, I want to fuck, but also I'm going to make the kind of executive smart decision here and build income rather than spend 50% of my take home pay just because I want to have a place to bring girls back to. And if I ever do get close to a girl and maybe we're actually like dating, then if I ever do have a chance where nobody's home, the off chance I can bring her over, we can escalate then. It's not a rush thing. It was almost like a needy thing, me thinking that I had to do that. Like I had to do that to keep this girl. Not even because I'm like just a horn dog. More like I need to do this to like secure this girl. Like, come on. Anyways, you can tell I'm rusty as fuck, and I still am. I've had multiple fumbles recently. But and that almost kind of kept me out of the game, but I'm not gonna let it keep me out of the game because dude, I'm fucking almost 23. I want this shit. I'm gonna pursue it. So like I said, even if it's not always a fun thing, it's still practice and it's improved. It is usually a fun thing. I mean, it's a good thing to do. What am I gonna say I'm like really in the headspace of wanting to go out right now? No. Am I gonna do it anyways and have a good time? Fuck yes. And I might let you guys know how that goes. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. You have a good one.